You ever just walk outside and instantly want to go back inside? Midwest problems. All right, we need a 10. Why is it always the 10s? It's okay. We got a backup. This is a set of just 10mm sockets. Hallelujah. Oh! I am so scared to look underneath the car. I'm not sure if I heard it hit the ground. All right, guys. We may have gotten really lucky. All right, I got it. Wait, this is definitely not the bolt that I dropped. This is a freaking titanium bolt. The heck? I wonder if there's some sort of nut and bolt fairy in here. Let's try another one. We got another one. Might as well. How is it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed that little skit. Definitely don't recommend doing that. It was a pain in the ass to clean up. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't actually pour those down there. But we are gonna be talking about nuts and bolts today. And on top of that, I'm actually gonna be giving away a full stage 1 engine bay kit from Dress Up Bolts. So if you're interested in that, stick around to the end and I'll let you know how to enter. Let's talk about why you would want to do this in the first place. They're just nuts and bolts. And while this may not be for everybody, if you're like me, you pay attention to these smaller details. And when somebody takes the time to customize this sort of stuff, it catches your eye and you can appreciate it. And because these are made out of titanium, they're lighter, you're not gonna be saving that much weight, but more importantly, they're a lot stronger. So hopefully that's gonna prevent you from ever having to use a bolt extractor. They're super corrosion resistant, which is really important when you live in the Midwest where they completely cover those roads in salt in the winter. And they come in a bunch of different finishes, so you can add a splash of color to your engine bay and make it stand out from the rest. Plus, it's really easy to do. So the kit we're installing today, ignore the nails, this was just a container that I had available, has I think 80 different pieces. We've got bolts, washers, nuts, and you can obviously see that I'm boring and opted for the stealthy black option to match up with the rest of the black we've got going on in here. But like I said, there are a bunch of different options to choose from if you're a bit more interesting than I am. We're gonna start in the front of the engine bay and work our way towards the back. Every kit comes with a very important set of instructions that tell you where each piece goes. So make sure you're going off of this and not just eyeballing things because they fit. Otherwise, you're gonna end up mixing things up and having a hell of a time trying to figure it out. I almost forgot to mention, and some of you guys may have already noticed, but I'm not wearing any gloves while I install this kit. And with most titanium hardware kits that have special finishes, you wanna wear gloves because the oil in your hands starts to break down the finish. But Dress Up Bolts has a special process that they go through to coat these so that you don't have to worry about that. And for me, that's huge because if I had to wear gloves while installing this, I probably would drop a bunch of the bolts in the engine bay and it'd be a complete nightmare. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that ASMR. I figured it'd be a lot more satisfying than listening to me talk about the bolts. I've essentially got the passenger side finished up. I haven't touched the driver's side yet besides this front section here, but that'll give me a good opportunity to give you a before and after. But let's take a quick look at what we've installed so far on the passenger side here. So up front, we have replaced all the bolts for this hood gasket.
as well as the 2 bolts holding the hood latch in place, which I wasn't expecting. And then we've got these 2 bolts for the intake, which come with a washer that covers the rubber isolator. And then moving over here, we have all the bolts for the radiator fill neck, and then the headlight bolts, these 2 here. And we work our way up towards the windshield. We replaced all the bolts for the fender, even the one that's hidden back there. And then we have these nuts for the coilover and my strut brace and this brace as well, and even that nut right there that holds the bracket in for the harness. And then we jump over to the battery and we replace these 2 nuts as well for the battery tie down. So the attention to detail here is ridiculous. So let's take a quick look here. Here is one of the bolts that holds the headlight in place. So take a quick look at that, and then we'll jump over here and look at the OEM bolt that already looks worn from taking it off. I think I only took it off once or twice. So the coating's already worn off and it just doesn't look as good. But let me finish up on the driver's side here and I'll show you guys how everything looks. Let me know what you guys think and what color you would have gone with. I was really contemplating going with the burnt titanium, but I'm happy with the black and it just matches the overall theme of the car, especially with the carbon fiber. Now, Dress Up Bolts makes a ton of different kits for a variety of different cars that allow you to basically change every single bolt from the engine bay to the trunk. We just grazed the surface today. So if you guys are interested, check out their website. I'll link it down below, and you can use the code KV23 to get 10% off your order. Now, how do you enter to win the Stage 1 kit that I installed today? Super easy. All you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel and then comment down below with what you're looking forward to most in 2023 that has to do with your car, whether you have a trip planned or a track day planned, or you're gonna be installing some sort of modification. Comment down below. I'm curious to see what you guys are gonna be up to. I'll randomly select a winner next week and announce it in the video. So good luck to everybody who participates, and big shout out to Dress Up Bolts for the glow up. If you guys are enjoying the content, give this video a thumbs up. Again, make sure to subscribe, comment down below to enter the giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, fuck, that's not what I wanted to happen. Oh.